Okay, good to go.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Hear it. All right. Let's go.
Hey everyone.
Hey, hello. Welcome to the Obsolete podcast. This is the first episode, so I don't know how well it's going to go, but hopefully it goes smoothly and we'll figure out what things we need to correct and not correct and so forth. But, anyways, good to see everybody. Anyone who's new to my channel, Rose Patton. I've done research into many, many topics over 15 years, going on 18, maybe more now. Everything that I could get my hands on. And I came to the Lord in 2017. And so now what I want to do, I used to cover conspiracies all the time. And now I want to expose the things that we have, that I've found in being a Christian, that I've been misled to believe. And throughout my life, I've been thinking these things are true and they're not true. And so I want to cover those. And today, oh, well, first, let me introduce you to Bushel. Hey, Bushel, you want to say hi
Hey,
and tell them a little bit about
Bushel.
yourself?
Yeah, I've been researching all kinds of different subjects for many years now. Uh, I became a Christian in 2017, and yeah, ever since I've just been trying to learn more and more about all the different deceptions that kept me lost for so long. For most of my life, I didn't really have a good grasp on what is true, and once I found God, it just everything started coming to me, and yeah, I've been actively digging into stuff for a long time now. So yeah, I like what we do on our channel here, and so people brought it to our attention that hey, man, you guys talk about a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe do a little YouTube thing. So we're like, okay, enough people told us that, so we're like, all right, let's try it.
Right.
So here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah. I figured, why not? Let's see, why not? All right. So today, what we want to cover, we're going to look into so pretty much what the podcast is going to be about is doing live research about topics. So we don't know what we're going to find. Um, Sometimes, like we, like I might know a little bit about it, but like we're going to dive into it here so you can see what we find. So we're going to cover the holidays because it's October. We got Halloween coming up. Then November we have Thanksgiving, and then December we have Christmas. And what are we really celebrating? You know, and we, as kids, we partake in these holidays, not knowing what the origins really are. What is it we're celebrating? Where did these holidays even come from? You know, and being a Christian, should you even be celebrating these holidays at all? You know, so I think these are good questions. So let's get into Halloween. Let's go. We'll pull up some verses. What verses you want to pull up first?
I
Let's
mean,
see.
they can kind of come up naturally, right? I mean,
Okay,
I
so
think the main one the main scripture that kind of goes after every of the all of the holidays that people do is Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 2.
Right.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Amen.
And this chapter further goes on. Here, I'll just open it up, man.
All right.
It goes on to talk about basically a Christmas tree. In essence, it talks about.
Okay, let's read it. Let's read it.
Yeah. All right, I'll just keep going at verse 3.
Yeah.
For the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. For as much there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great, and thy name is great in might. So, I mean,
Yeah.
pretty clearly we can see that, I mean, at least what people do nowadays as a Christmas tree is pretty well outlined here, right? They take a tree out of the woods, they deck it with silver and gold, they fasten it so it doesn't move. It
Right.
stands upright as a palm tree, you know, like.
Right.
I mean, I guess you could say it's not a Christmas tree, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's whatever kind of tree this is, we now call it a Christmas tree.
Right. Right. And then we put it in our house. We put gifts underneath it. So we're offering, we're giving an offering to this idol. And then what do? We go to the tree and we bow down to pick up the present. So you're bowing to pick it up. Or we kneel on our knees most of the time in front of the tree and we grab presents and we hand them out. I guess we're going to go straight into Christmas real quick then. We'll get to Halloween in a second. Okay.
I mean, I guess it's the biggest one, right? I mean, at least Christmas is the one that's like kind of used as an example in this chapter.
Right.
But I think I'm highlighting here, for the customs of the people are vain. And then it just kind of gives an example of what they do. But I think this is kind of generalized, right?
Right.
All the different customs of the people.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we can also, okay, now Coca-Cola was the first one to show the Santa Claus with the red knapsack with full of toys. And the Catholic Church wanted to put Christmas to make it, because it's a pagan holiday, obviously, right? So the Catholic Church is like, let's include this. How can we do that? And so then they wanted to make it fun and use a Santa, which is Saint Nick. And so let's pull up that. Let's pull up that since we're already in Christmas anyway. So let's pull up Saint Nick, because I know that the knapsack that he has is red because it's stained with the blood of the children that he kills for harvesting. It's a harvesting type festival. Yeah, let's see.
You want pictures of this guy or what? Look at this clown. Right.
Right. And, like how he touches the glasses like that. You know how he touches the edges of his glasses? That's Mason. That's a sign right there. They usually put their fingers, their index and their thumb on the eyeglasses, and it throws up a 666. Oh, your stream paused.
Oh, my stream paused.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. See the one over there in the corner where he's holding the stick? Down, over to your right. That one. Look at that. Is that the original Saint Nick? Yeah.
Oh, wait,
see? No, that's okay. Oh. Yeah, he's looking popey. Look at that hat.
What kind of weird rod he's got here.
Right. Ooh.
We've got the green and gold.
Yep,
Green
there's the
and
green
red.
and gold. Yeah, green, gold, and the red. Look at that. Christmas colors. Yep. They got the beard.
What's that?
Oh, no. Mipa. Let's look that up. St. Nicholas Mipa. I've never even seen
Of
that.
Myra? Myra?
Myra. Of Myra. Yeah, let's look that up. I don't even know. I've never seen that picture before. The colors. Boom. St. Nicholas of Myra. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, look at here.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. These are
One. These are
old.
old pictures.
Yeah.
What in the heck?
This is what Santa's based off right here.
I'm about to just like real quick.
We could change the Halloween to Christmas. That's fine though. Okay.
Nah, it's fine. I'll just leave it all where it is. Whatever. I'm just gonna make it bigger. Maybe like just full screen it. Maybe I'll just go to the intro page and do it like this.
All right.
Bear with me.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Well, while he's doing that, well,
There's that.
oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. There we go. I can even do it bigger. There we go.
You paused it again. Stream pause.
Oh.
There you go. Okay, let's look at this guy. All right. Okay. Well, he has the crosses on him right there. See the crosses?
Yeah.
So.
It looks oddly like.
Is there a Wikipedia?
Doesn't he look like Jesus? They draw pictures of Jesus. It looks kind of similar. Look at that.
Well, he has the gold. You see the sun disc behind his head. That they like to do.
He does this thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look, there it is.
The sun disc.
Head.
Yep. Sun worship. Whoa, that one looks like he has like an astronaut helmet on. That's weird.
Where?
Right there?
Here?
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, you want this guy coming down your chimney?
No, thanks. Oh, there you go. Yeah. But it's a lot of the red and the green. The red and the green. Is there a Wikipedia on this guy? Let's see what it says. Nicholas. St. Nicholas. All right.
Of Myra.
Yeah.
Nicholas of Ari.
Early Christian bishop of Greek descent from the maritime city of Myra. Okay. Nicholas the Wonder Worker. Okay. Secret gift giving right there. Boom. Look right below, right there. And his legendary habit of secret gift giving gave rise to the traditional model of Santa Claus right there. See that?
Secret gift giving.
And we have Secret Santa that people do.
Yeah.
There you go. Wow. Okay, what else? Very little is known about the historical Saint Nicholas. The earliest accounts of his life were written centuries after his death. Yeah. So what are we also, so not only are we doing the pagan holiday with the tree and bringing that idol into the house, but now we're giving honor to this guy? Wow. And then people tell their children, "Oh, what did Santa bring you? What did Santa Claus bring you, Timmy?" You know what I mean? And you're giving this guy, he's a gift giver. He's the one that you're telling your children gave them presents. That's crazy. That is crazy. I know another one besides this guy that is also connected to Christmas, but I didn't even know about him. All right.
Old, man. Old stuff from this guy.
Wow. Yeah. Let's see. Was there anything else? What's that? Saint Nick? Was that the
I don't know, a red and green church.
red and
Is
green
that,
church?
is that in here?
Let's see. Oh, hold on. You're going too fast. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right there. The Eastern Orthodox St. Nicholas Cathedral in Finland. Oh, goodness. You want to click on that? Man, this is... Okay, let's see. All right, is the main church. Oh, wait. The church was completed in 1903. Look at those Christmas colors. Look at that. We wonder where did I always wondered where the green and red even came from. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Look at this. Okay, hold on. Can you go back? Oh, okay, there it is on the
We have
map.
all kinds of ideas about where the red and white came from, but I'm not really sure about the green. Maybe,
Go up a
I
little
don't know.
bit. Let's read
I mean,
up.
it all kind of makes sense if you think of it in the way of like, you know, how they say it's like the red and white are the mushrooms, like the red and white amanita mushroom
Oh,
or
yeah, yeah.
something like that.
Right.
But then they always are under pine trees, so it's like you got this like pine green color, and then the red and white.
Oh, wow.
I
That's
don't,
a good
maybe
con-
that could be.
Could be, yeah. Wow. I didn't even know that church existed.
Yeah, that's
Oh, look at that. hmm And how come they connect this mushroom with Christmas though? Because I've heard other people do that. They connect it. They were saying that. How about if what was that guy saying? How about if
Dubé. Yeah, Eric Dubé did a video on it.
did he? What was he saying?
Yeah, he did basically this, that the mushrooms were growing under the tree, then the guy would go out and collect the mushrooms in the winter and then throw them down at people's chimneys because the snow was covering their house, and all that you could get to is their chimney. So they would
Oh.
like throw the bag of the mushrooms down the chimney as presents. And then they would hang up the mushrooms over the fire like stockings, and then the mushrooms would dry, and then they would like hang the mushrooms on their Christmas tree or something. They did all kinds of stuff with these mushrooms and like that, and all the different things they did with the mushrooms is symbolized through all the little quirky things they do at Christmas. I don't know about the cookies and milk though, but the reindeer is associated too, where apparently the reindeers would eat these mushrooms, or they would like purposely feed the reindeers these mushrooms, and then they would like follow them around, and then they would like collect their piss, and like I guess
What?
they would like drink the reindeer piss or something, and then they would like trip balls on the
What?
mushroomy reindeer piss, and yeah, super super weird, man. Like I don't know. That was I think that's what Dubé said in his video. I can't remember if
I've
there
never
was someone
heard
that
that.
said that or not.
So, wow. Okay.
But yeah, it's deep. Like the whole mushroom connection to Christmas is like super deep. Like it seems legit. Like
Right.
that might be like the origin of it, like mushroom tripping, I guess.
Well,
But
I guess it's overlaps. There's a lot, like as we can see,
right, right.
it's overlapping like
Yeah, there's
major.
definitely other things on with it for sure.
Right. Right. I don't know about the chocolate. I don't know about the cookies and the milk though. I don't have no idea where that comes from at all.
Yeah.
That is
Let's
weird.
see.
You want to look it up?
Google.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why do we do cookies and milk?
Christmas origin. Dutch children would leave treats out for a father for the Christmas horse. What?
What? What is it? Okay, let's read. Okay. This tradition was handed down to Dutch. Well, okay. Was handed down to Dutch children who would leave treats out for Father Christmas. Horse?
Oh,
Wait.
that's Santa.
Yeah, Father Christmas. Yeah. Santa. Satan. Yeah. Leaving cookies and milk for Santa could be linked to the Great Depression during the time. During this time, it is believed that parents wanted to inspire their children to share with others. Oh, okay. All right. These are just many theories. Okay. All right, that's weird.
Huh.
So that started during the Great Depression. Okay. Oh, that looks so scary. 1930s during the Great Depression.
That's such a minimal thing. It's like once they already think that this like white guy is coming down their chimney or whatever, they're gonna be like, let's leave him cookies.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Seems like kind of like an after the fact addition to the BS, right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there's really devious. The cookies represent blood. Like,
I mean, oh, wait, could it be? Oh, I just got a thought. You know how the Catholics do the wafer and the wine? See how
maybe
he's
they're trying to
holding it?
symbolize. Maybe they're
Yeah.
doing it like Holy Communion or something.
Yeah, see how he's holding it? And Santa Claus is Satan. So he's holding his communion right there in his hand, the milk and the cookies. I'm not
Santa's
saying.
communion.
It just
Satan
came
has a
to
communion.
maybe, I mean, that's look at the look. If you think about it, now this is supposed to be a celebration of Jesus's birth, which there is no proof that Jesus was even born in December. It doesn't say that. And
I
see,
mean, you doesn't get much. Your bread doesn't get much more leavened than a cookie, huh?
look, look at that. I don't know. It just came to
Because
mind.
remember, the bread is supposed to be unleavened bread, and cookies are like slam full of sugar, and it's like it's not supposed to be like a super sweet tasting cracker, right? It's supposed to be like
Right.
a just like a really bland
Yeah.
cracker.
I
It's
don't
not
think.
meant to be like
Yeah.
way to eat, right? It's just like symbolic for breaking the breaking of Christ,
Yeah.
where their cookie is like, ooh, yummy, yummy cookies and milk. Look at this freaks. Hmm.
I don't
I
know.
bet Google's like, what is this guy looking up right now? Cookies and milk, satanic communion. What?
I mean, it makes more sense than the Great Depression teaching children to share. I mean, come on, that's just like whatever.
Yeah, right. That's so innocent. Come on, guys, really.
Right.
That's their MO, cover up their wickedness with innocence and blame the kids. Oh, it's the kids doing it. Oh,
Right.
the children are having fun.
Right. Exactly. And then you have parents that are just lying to their children. That's like a major lie that you tell your children too. And then
Yep.
when they come to figure out that Santa Claus isn't real, they look at you and say they get traumatized by that. They're like, I remember when I found out Santa wasn't real. I was 9 years old or something. And then all that hard work of buying the gifts for the children, and then you give the thanks to Santa, to Satan, for all your hard work and all that money that you saved to buy those children those gifts. And you don't even say, well, look, you just be honest with the kids and say, hey, you look, God blessed me with this job to be able to buy you these gifts. And this is what, daddy or mommy bought you. Here you go. This is from God right here. Not, this is from Santa. Santa came in the middle of the night and put gifts under the idol tree. So you're including Satan and idol worship and lies. So you're lying, and then you have a group of people that come into your house and they all lie to the children and give little winks at each other and little giggles, knowing that they're all lying, you know, and encourage it. They tell the kids, hey, Beth, hey, little Bethy, what did Santa bring you? And then, oh, got me a bike. And then everyone's looking at each other like, like we all know it wasn't Santa. It's like this inside joke, lie that everyone's a part of but the children. It's so creepy. That is scary.
And then they get to school and they all brag to each other. Oh, what did you get for Christmas? Oh, I got an iPod. What did you get for Christmas? And
Right.
everyone's and then kids who are like from unfortunate families, they have to go there and listen to all their friends get all this crazy awesome. Oh, I got a Mercedes Benz for Christmas, and it's like you're only 7, Charlene. Like, what are you doing with a Mercedes? And then everyone's just like it makes this like environment of envy, right? Where little children start to feel envious of others, as well as what am I thinking? Like they think that they're not good enough, right? I was a
Right.
good boy all year, but my Santa only brought me, this. But then like, you know, uh, Chris over there he's a little jackass, and he's been a bad boy all year, but somehow Santa brought him like all kinds of good stuff. Like, so you're like conflicted in
Right.
your mind about what's good, what did I do that was bad, like why wasn't I good enough to get more presents, right?
Right. 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 For Satan. Good enough for Satan to come bring you gifts.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to They Tell Too Many Lies. Hello. I missed you so much, and I would love for you to come in and talk on the next live. Please do. And I'll put a link to the Discord. You can come join and hang out and talk. And he said,
Yeah, I saw that he commented about cakes for Ishtar, so that's why I'm looking it up.
oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah.
Check it out. Like, look at these like little weird triangular like cookies. These little Trinitarian cookies here.
Oh, oh my goodness.
These little Catholic Trinitarian Ishtar cookies.
Oh wow. Yeah. How are those cookies related to Ishtar? Why do they make those cookies? Does it say why? Thank you. They tell too many lies.
Cakes for the Queen of Heaven.
Ooh, goodness.
No way, dude.
Really?
I just read about the Queen of Heaven. Remember?
Oh.
Bible verse about that.
Let's look that up. All right. I used to watch They Tell Too Many Lies. His videos, oh my God, I would watch all of them, and he was a major part of me waking up and seeing things in a way different way than I was looking at it. And I really appreciate that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Wow. Oh yeah. Great guy. Great guy. And I want to say hi to the prodigal. Love you, brother. Good to see you. And yeah, all pagans. Yeah.
Jeremiah, all of it's in Jeremiah 44.
Yeah, he says yes. There's a verse on it. Okay, let's.
Burn incense unto other gods, and then it starts talking about the Queen of Heaven.
Okay, let's read that. 17.
Just start 15.
Want to start 15?
Can you see it? I'm still full screen, right?
Yeah, you're full screen.
We're good.
Yeah.
So that none of the remnant of Judah, which are gone into the land of Egypt to sojourn
you paused.
there.
Your stream
I
paused.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops.
You're good.
Let's see. All right. So that none of the remnant of Judah, which are gone into the land of Egypt to sojourn there, shall escape or remain, that they should return into the land of Judah, to which they have a desire to return to dwell there. For none shall return, but such as shall escape. Here I read 14. Whoops. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, and all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt and Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, As for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee, but we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven.
Oh my gosh.
And to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things, and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine.
Wow.
And when we burned incense to the Queen of Heaven, and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her, and pour out drinks offerings unto her without our men? Then Jeremiah said unto all the people, to the men and to the women, and to all the people which had given him that answer, saying, the incense that ye burned in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, ye and your fathers, your kings and your princes, and the people of the land, did not the Lord remember them, and came it not into his mind, so that the Lord could no longer bear, because of the evil of your doings, and because of the abominations which ye have committed? Therefore is your land a desolation, and an astonishment, and a curse, without an inhabitant, as at this day.
Wow. Okay. So
Because ye have burned incense,
yeah.
and because ye have sinned against the Lord, and have not obeyed the voice of the Lord, nor walked in his law, nor in his statutes, nor in his testimonies, therefore this evil happened unto you, as at this day.
Guess we'll stop there.
But
So
yeah.
So yeah, the Queen of Heaven. Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do
So
a search on Queen of Heaven. Let's do a Google search on that and see if Ishtar even she comes up with that name. Let's see.
Wikipedia, huh?
Okay, let's see what this says.
Ancient sky goddess. Okay, there's our first hint. Ishtar is the moon, right?
Mm.
Inanna, Isis. Yep, there it is. Isis. Astarte. Yep, there's Ashtar.
Yeah.
Ashtoreth. Asherah.
Oh wow. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I've heard
Sumerian
this love and
goddess.
war. Fertility. Yep, yep. Inanna. Isn't that a word that was coming up with the other one, the Zlaka Baba?
Oh yeah, the golden woman that's on the old maps.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild.
I spelled it wrong. Inanna.
That's all right. Yeah, there it goes. Right there. Mysteries of the Golden Woman. Is that it? Do you think that's part of Christmas too? Is this?
I'm
Do you
thinking
think
possibly.
it's connected?
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, well, it makes sense. Why not? Throw every pagan thing in one day. Why not? I can't read that though. That's too small. You want to? Is there anything in there? Oh, there you go. Connects it with the green and the red. Because I know that's connected. This story right here, this goddess or whatever is connected to Halloween, because she has, like you had mentioned before we went live, with the hag that has the skull with the candle in it, and then for Halloween we carve the pumpkin and put a candle in it. And I know there's a goddess that you give squash as an offering on your doorstep. So I don't know if that's connected to her either through Halloween or Christmas, but I know for sure Halloween. Huh. Sumer mythology. Maybe look at the images. What comes up?
What the heck?
What's that?
Look at this cool thing. House on stilts. Dude, I want one. Look at that bad boy. No possums climbing up them things.
No, definitely not.
Looks like
No,
nothing much
doesn't look
going
like
on
nothing.
here.
No. All right. Yeah, no. Okay.
No, I guess not. I guess it's somebody, I think,
Okay,
by
let's all right, let's type in the where the Catholics brought in Christmas, how they brought that in. Because I know they wanted to combine the
it was
heathens. They wanted the heathens to join the religion. And a way to do that was to adopt pagan worship into the Catholics Judaism. Let me see. So you have yeah. Let's see. When did they and put that in? When did Catholics start celebrating? Yeah, here we go. The Church of Rome began celebrating Christmas on December 25th in the 4th century during the reign of Constantine and the First Christian Empire, possibly to weaken pagan tradition. No, it wasn't to weaken them.
No.
It was for them to come into that. Okay. Was Christmas religion a Catholic holiday? Let's see. Christmas or Mass Christ was not one of the earliest celebrations of the Catholic Church. However, in various places around the Holy Land,
right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is some. These are the gummy bears are answering the questions here. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Find something legit. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, all right. Type in Chris Pagan. When did?
Here we go.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. There you go. Exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say. Okay. Let's see if we can see what it says. Regarding the period when Catholicism originated, Christmas, the Catholic Encyclopedia says it's not among the early festivals of the church because at the end of second century, yeah, I'm not reading those. First evidence of any observance of the birth of Christ. Yeah, because it's not in the Bible though. There's nothing about December. Is there anything in there about what the Star of Bethlehem? They claim that was during Christmas, that star, but that wasn't. That was a star that was a sign from heaven, right? Star. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, we'll go back to the other one. Let's look at the verses about that.
I don't think there is a. I mean, I think the Star of Bethlehem would be the star that they saw over Jesus, and that's like the star of the east or so.
Right.
That the king saw. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the Pope. Let's go right there. For the position authority of the Pope was then still far from established. Okay, whatever. From the beginning of the 4th century, when the restless searchings of the name, whatever. Let's go down more. Birth of Christ. I don't know. And I want to know when did they put it in? Somehow later period it spread into Eastern Asia. Okay, Christmas seems to have first appeared in Roman Church after the middle of the 4th century. Okay. The manner in which the festival came to be observed in the Romish Church and through it to the other churches is as follows. Okay, in this season of the year, a series of heathen festivals occurred. See, there you go. The pagans do their festivals at the same time. And so, yeah, right there. And the celebration of which was in many ways closely interwoven with the whole civil and social life of the Romans. Heathen festivals occurred.
So
okay.
All these holidays, that's probably all of them, dude. The whole quote holiday season, there it is, the heathen festivals.
Right. Okay, so let's keep reading. These festivals had an import which easily admitted of being spiritualized and transformed into a Christian sense. Yeah, right. First came the Saturnalia, Saturn, yeah, which represented the golden age and abolished for a while the distinction of ranks. Yeah, no, they still celebrate that. Saturn worship, Satan. Okay. After the Saturn came the festival of infants. Ooh, festival of infants, in which the children were presented with images. What? What does that mean? Presented with what images? Next came a festival still more than the shortest day, the winter solstice, the birthday of the new sun. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
About
Tammuz.
yeah, about to return once more toward the earth. Hence the celebration of Nativity of Christ transformed. There you go. See, that's how. Oh, wow. Okay. In the Roman Church, Christmas is a very high festival. Ooh, the early Christmas felt. As for the first believers, they had not the slightest interest in anything of the kind. Amen. That's right. Shouldn't.
All caps.
Yeah, that was all caps. Yeah,
I
exactly.
the slightest.
Interest.
Thank you.
Hope in the Lord's imminent return from heaven in great power and glory was the flame that fired their devotion. That's it. Right. In the book, The Customs of Mankind, we read, okay. Oh, we're here. Okay.
This
Christmas.
is good.
Yeah, why don't you read that? Go ahead, read that.
Christmas was originally a festival of the winter solstice. It was
Yep.
customary to hold great feasts in honor of the
Heathen
heathen
gods.
gods.
Boom. Boom. Right there.
The
See?
early teachers of Christianity prohibited these festivals as unsuited
Amen.
to the character of Christ. Yet
Amen.
the symbols and customs of the old festivals are adapted to the new, and so we find Christmas patterned with many customs of pagan
Pagan
origin.
origin. Prohibited. To the mind of the okay, Christmas smelled to heaven of ideology. The hateful relic of popery. Okay.
Christmas smelled to heaven of idolatry. The
Yeah.
Puritans abolished Christmas as a hateful relic of popery.
Popery.
What?
Okay.
What?
Potpourri. It's like like potpourri. No, I don't know. Okay, in a period when a lax spirit of conformity and seized the churches lax. About 200 AD says regarding decorating with evergreens. Oh, right here. About 200
Evergreen.
AD. Right here. Decorating with evergreens. Let those who have no light light their lamps. Let them affix to their posts laurels. You, Christmas, are the light of the world, a tree evergreen. If you have renounced temples, make not your own gated temple by heathen wreaths. Also, even the wreaths that you put on your door, that's pagan too. Even the wreaths, everyone hangs out on their doors. It's kind of like reminds me of when they put the X's above the doors, so they would bypass. It's the Passover, right? They put wreaths on their doors. Okay. At the time of persecution, Christmas was detected by not decorating their houses. See? Christians were.
Oh,
Man.
wow.
Wow.
So if you weren't decking your house out, they were like, that's a Christian that lives there.
Right. So that's
Come
what
and
I'm.
get me.
Yeah, so they're marking their doors, showing that they're pagan worshipers just by the wreaths being on your doors. See, and people don't even know that. They hang these wreaths up going, oh, it looks so pretty. Oh, it's Christmas time. I'm going to put the wreath on the door. You're just symbolizing to everybody you're a pagan right there. Okay. To avoid look, some conform to the heathen customs to avoid suspicion and to appear like their neighbors. So they would not be looked on as an odd and different. This practice was strongly condemned by the early church. Wow. So they're like, yeah.
I'm just doing it because my neighbors are doing it. I'm just doing it because everyone else is doing it.
And then,
trying to fit in.
Right. And then what do? We put our trees in our window. We put our idol of worship of the tree in our living room windows, and we leave the curtains wide open so everybody could see this idol we decorated. And then on top of that, you have the wreaths on your door. So you're just saying, hey, over here, I'm a pagan. Hey, look at me. And you're supposed to be a Christian? Okay. Right there, just said that they would just do it to avoid suspicion. Wow. Okay, let's keep reading then right here. There can be no doubt that some of the early Christians also frequently shared in the frolics of their heathen neighbors. Right?
Yeah, so they went over to the neighbor's Christmas party.
Right. Wow. And the fathers of the church had considerable difficulty in prevailing on their members to refrain from such unedifying pastimes. So the people from their church would say, "Hey, you need to stop doing that. Don't do that." Wow. The early
Oh
Christians
wow! It
just
says so the fathers of the church had a hard time telling their members to stop.
stop.
They would like, no, no, we want to do this. The guy would like, you can't. This is heathens, and they're like, no, no, we got this. You know, we want to do it. The kids are happy.
Wow. Okay, right here. The early Christians discouraged the use of evergreen decorations in Christian homes and assemblies because their display had long been associated with heathen festivals. Boom, right there. Use of greenery and other dangerous
Caleb.
calend customs. Hold on, Alan is saying something in chat. Has its roots in the Gallic festival of Sam. Okay, why don't you type this in? Okay, I guess we're done here. Let's type in GAE.
Put this somewhere, yo.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's
can see
good.
it.
Yeah, that's really good.
Putting in
GAELIC festival of, and then you're gonna put SAMHUINN. And it's in Scotland for trick or treating. Okay. Oh, okay. Is known as guising, which comes from the disguises or costumes worn by the children. Okay, so when we cover Halloween, okay, that's for Halloween. Okay.
Ew, definitely not History Channel. No thanks.
No.
So you're saying this is trick or treating?
Yeah, this is trick or treating.
Sam Hain, yeah. Let me spell that away.
All right. Do you think we're done with Christmas? I think we've proven that you shouldn't, as a Christian, you should not have a tree in your house. You shouldn't hang up wreaths. You shouldn't lie to your kids and tell them that Satan bought the gifts. Yeah. So I think we're gonna wrap up Christmas then. Yeah.
Cut forward, yeah. Cut, clean cut there.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious.
That's I'm interested in this.
I've never heard of this, so
Oh
thank
no,
you, Alan.
Halloween. Cool. Halfway between autumn and winter, equinox and solstice. Celtic pagan origins. Shut up, Wikipedia.
He said it's held on 1st of November, but with celebrations beginning on the evening of the 31st of October. Since the Celtic day began and ended at sunset. Oh, and they tell too many lies. Look up Krampus. Yeah. Thank you. That's right. That's okay. We're covering the holidays, so we'll go right back over there after we look at this. Absolutely. Oh, what's that picture? That looks creepy.
Wow, look at this. It says, at the time of mass transatlantic Irish and Scottish immigration, which popularized Halloween in North America, Halloween in Ireland and Scotland had a strong tradition of guising and pranks. Trick or treating may have come from the custom of going door to door collecting food for Samhain feasts, fuel for bonfires, and offerings for the what?
I don't know what that.
Aus.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Soul
what?
cakes. Look down right underneath that. No, 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 no. Look right underneath. And it may have come from the something custom of collecting
Cakes.
soul cakes, dude. Oh, click that. What's a
Uh,
soul cakes? I never even heard of that.
Full mass.
Oh, look at the X on
Wow.
it. X is 6. Okay. Soul cakes, also known as soul mass cake. Ooh, wow. Is a small round cake, though they are more resemble in appearance and texture as shortbread biscuit. Okay, whatever. Which is traditionally made for Halloween, right there. Traditionally made for Halloween, All Saints Day, All Souls Day, to commemorate, hold on, the dead in many, that ain't Christian traditions. No, 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 no. The cake,
Commemorate the dead.
yeah, we already know what the Bible verse says is that let the dead bury the dead. And also, I'm not the God of the dead. So, no, that is not Christian. Okay, the cakes, often simply referred to as souls, are given out to soulers, mainly consisting of children and the poor, who go from door to door during the days of the whatever, singing and saying prayers for the souls of the givers of their friends? What? For the souls of the givers and their friends. The practice in England dates to the medieval period and was continued there until the 1930s. Wow. Okay. This is scary. That is scary. I never even heard anything about this.
I don't
Thank
want
you,
to talk
Alan.
about their called cakes. Like what? That makes me worried. uh, you know how these people like to eat stuff that's creepy.
Holy souls, right here,
I
especially
want to figure
to.
out what is All Souls Day, but well, I'll have to come.
It's the
I'm gonna
same thing as
just look that
Halloween,
up.
right? Same thing as Halloween, right? All Souls Day.
Is it? Is that it? Is that another word for Halloween?
I I I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. All Souls Day, also known as the
Or Tide?
Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead, like what they celebrate in South America. You know how they have Day of the Dead, and then they celebrate the people who have died, and they have all the skulls and yeah. Okay.
It's a whole month celebration.
Yeah. It's big in like Mexico and Southern America. Yeah, it's big down there.
Roman Catholics.
Catholics are always involved in all this stuff. Always. That's where it all. Okay. Poor souls in purgatory. Let's do a word search of the Bible and type in purgatory.
I'm sure there's got to be a verse in here somewhere. Oh no!
No results.
Oh
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
no!
Doesn't exist. Amen. Does not exist. Okay.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Ouch!
So more lies. Okay. Let's see. Right? What else does it say?
Let's see. The annual celebration is the last day of All Hallow Tide.
Oh, there it goes. There's
It's
Hallowmas or the Hallowmas
and
season.
also after All Saints Day, which is the 1st of November. And what this sentence is just like flipping me out, dude. What is it? What are you trying to say here? I don't get it. And
Right.
the annual celebration is the last day of All Hallow Tide. So All Hallow Tide is I guess, is the long event, right?
Oh, there goes Halloween in
And
brackets right there. Yeah. And they keep saying Christian in there. Why are they there's nothing Christian about this. Pope Gregory the Third throughout the Frank. Okay. Time to remember the
Trident.
dead. It said time to remember the dead. Time to remember the dead.
Let's see how long it lasts. History.
Was there a Bible verse on this?
Hallows.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, let's go here. Neither shall ye profane my holy name, but I will be
Oh,
hallowed among the children of Israel. I am the Lord which hallow you. Oh, I've never even heard that.
hallowed be thy name.
Right, 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 right. Okay, hold on, hold
It's like,
on. Do you think they got Halloween from this, from that? Hallow be thy name. So they took that and put Halloween. That would make
hmm.
sense because they take everything from the Bible and twist it. Okay, let's see if there's anything in here that says about cooking cakes or something, and then they would twist that up. Oh, right there, sinned by the dead. Here we go on Numbers 6:11. And the priest shall offer the one for a sin offering, okay, and the other for a burnt offering, and make an anointment for him for he sinned by the dead, and shall hallow his head that same day. Hollow his head. Oh, what do we do with the pumpkins? We hollow them out and then we carve.
No, no, it's
Yeah,
a different. Hollow is different from hallow.
I know that, but it's still, we still hollow. It's still okay,
Well,
okay, okay. You never know where they get it from, though. Like what, you know what I mean?
honor as holy. Yeah, yeah. See, that makes sense because, like,
No, I know
ours
there's a
are heavy.
difference between hollow and hollow. I get that.
Hollow be thy name.
Stop. All right, go back. Go back. All right. Okay, what else is there in there? Okay.
We're
Uh,
looking at
what?
it's 8 days. The octave of Al Hallowtide, lasting 8 days, was established by Pope Dipshit. Uh,
What
they sorry.
uh,
uh,
okay.
um,
Catholic Church, 1955 reforms. Okay. International Day of Prayer for the Persecuted Church. Okay.
what?
Whoa, what is that?
That
Church of England, Mother Church. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here.
Anglican
Wait. Oh,
try what?
there we go, right
You guys
here.
need stuff.
This
You guys
right
are
here.
getting gold.
All Hallows Eve. Let's read this right here.
Three. All Hallows Eve, often contradicted as, also contracted as Halloween. Okay, All Hallows Eve is Halloween. All Hallows, because like think about this verse, right? Um, that he sinned by the dead and shall hallow his head that same day. So it's like I don't know. When I read it, it kind of sounds like hallow his head, like
Right.
lower, like bow his head, lower his head, like honor. Because remember, like honor as holy, a
Right.
saint or holy person. So like you're hallow his head that same day, because he just did an offering, right? Let's see some other verses about it. Let's
Okay.
see.
All right.
Hallow the Sabbath day. Hallow the 15th year.
The same day did the king hollow the middle of the court that was before the house of the Lord, for there he offered burnt offerings and meat offerings and the fat of the peace offerings, because the brazen brazen altar that was before the Lord was too little to receive the burnt offering and meat offering and the fat of the peace offering. Oh no. Okay. Well,
Hmm.
all right. Well, okay, I know what I remember when I was doing my research back in the day that you put the squash on your doorstep and it's an offer to this goddess. You want to let's look at that up. Squash
Yeah. Yeah.
offering for goddess. This was a while ago, so I don't remember exactly. Okay.
Um. Ocean.
Okay,
Let's put squash
put pumpkin.
quotes.
Yeah, yeah. No.
You must avoid eating squash or pumpkin.
That could be. Yeah. Put that one. It's connected to Halloween. Let's see. Creating an
God's
altar.
sweet waters.
Yeah, look underneath. Creating an altar and making offerings to Oshun. Okay, right there. I can't read it very well, but let me see. Creating an altar to this deity can be very simple. You can start by clearing a space in your home and dedicating it to her. Set it with yellow. I can't read it. What does it say? Yellow. There we go. Thank you. Yellow cloth and place an image of her in the center. This can be anything from a statue to a statue. There we white candle. Okay. But it's about right here. She loves the food honey, pumpkin, yams, oranges, and lemons. No, this isn't it. This is scary though. Why would you want to do that? Oh my goodness. This isn't it though. No, this is witchcraft. Okay. I'm talking about it's a okay, type in Halloween pumpkin doorstep pagan tradition. Maybe that might pull it up. Pagan. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. It should come up then. Okay, let's click that and see what they have in there. All right. Have candy costumes and commercialization distracted us from the true meaning of what's the true meaning of Halloween? It's learn more about Halloween history before putting on your costumes. Amen. Okay, let's see. Halloween has gone from a pagan to religious. I can't read it. Comment. Commercial holiday. However, thank you. Halloween today represents candy costumes in some critics' minds over commercialization since the adoption of Halloween in the United States. But the origins of Halloween have sinister and humble beginnings full of superstitious love, death, evil spirits. They all give an indication of the frightening Halloween costume. Okay, let's see. Naughty nurses, French maids with spook and evil spirit, but there was once a practical need for a dark and forbidding style of dress. It was believed that dressing like death would trick evil spirits into thinking you were a fellow spirit. So now you want to blend in with other entities, huh? You want the entities to think you're an entity? Many dictated that Halloween was a time when magic was the most potent. Okay, it was believed that spirits could contact the physical world, especially considering the precarity of food access. Okay.
That reminds me of the cookies and milk.
Yeah. Right. The soul cookies. Scary. Soul cookies. Okay, let's go down.
Halloween's regional stuff.
Okay, hold on. All Saints Day on the day. Families place flowers on the graves of loved ones that attend Mass. And we already know, like, the Catholic Mass is nothing Christian about that. No. Okay, hold on. Oh, see, Mexico's Day of the Dead is perhaps the perfect fusion of the 2 days. See? Right there. Using major festivals and morbid costumes as a way to honor the dead. There's nothing Christian about that. Many Halloween traditions come from a library of rich stories, some myth, some fact. Okay. A deal with Satan, jack-o'-lanterns. Oh wait, why we carve Halloween pumpkins? Let's see that one. Set out into our homes. Celtics once carved faces into turnips and set candles inside. This was from pumpkin turnip lanterns lined roadways to light the way and also caution passing spirits. Goodness. Okay, we got our kids. Look what we got our kids doing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Or exported across the Atlantic. It wasn't long before carved pumpkins began to show up. Halloween history made its grand turn towards its current form when Americans embraced carved pumpkins by the 1920s. Okay. breeding better pumpkins for carving. Yeah, we have a lot of what do they have? Like, who got the biggest pumpkin this year, right? You give out ribbons for that, right? Okay, which is still the most popular carving pumpkins. The Howden pumpkin has a thick stem. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's go down. Jack-o'-lanterns, a hellish deal with Satan. Let's go down there and see what does that say.
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. I'm good.
You good?
See.
Oh, I got more stuff people are saying. Let's see what they said. They tell too many lies. Hallowed equals make holy. Make holy. Hallowed. All Hallows Eve comes before All Hallows End, and when All Holy is removed. Oh my goodness. Wow. Right? The feast and festivals over the year represent events on the timeline of history and future events. Oh, okay. I always assumed the pagans mirrored this mechanism with their pagan festivals. Oh, wow. Okay. So hallowed equals make holy, hallowed. All Hallows Eve comes before All Hallows End. Hallows End, before All Hallows End. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay. So they're mirroring. Okay, let's see. What does that say? Jack facing eternal wandering on earth as Satan. Who's Jack? Okay, anyways. As Satan for some. Who's Jack facing an eternal wandering on earth? Who is that though? Ask Satan? How is he even able? Who is this person?
Jack facing eternal wandering on earth. Who is that?
That's what I'm saying. And ask Satan. Wait. Okay. You want to look up who's Jack?
No, we can. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can find something real quick. Wandering Jew.
What? Okay.
Okay.
I never heard of this.
Jack L. Okay, that's not it.
Okay, let's continue reading.
Yeah.
Okay. Ask Satan for something to light his way. Satan tossed Jack a flame from Hades. Oh, that would never go out. Jack carved out a turnip. There's the turnip, right? Because that's the first thing that they were doing before it turned into pumpkins. To place the ember, earning him the nickname of Jack of the Lantern, or Jack-o'-lantern. Jack used the lantern to guide his soul. Thus, Celtics believed placing lit turnips outside would guide family spirits home. Oh, there you go. Now that is why we put pumpkins with candles outside our door so our deceased family members can find their way home. Yeah, right. That's spirits. That's demonic spirits. Or you are saying, here's a home for you. That's what you're doing. Okay. What's this? Apple bobbing? Yeah, where'd that come? Okay. At some Halloween parties, the first successful apple bobber would supposedly be next person in the room to wed. Oh, great. Numerous superstitions sprouted around this, considering the predictive nature of this special fruit. Well, we all know that in the Garden of Eden, it wasn't an apple. There's nowhere in there does it say apple. Okay. If you got the apple on the first try, you would find true love. However, if it took several tries, you would be fickle in love. Some young women would also place an apple under their pillow. What? In order to reveal their future husband in their dreams. Oh my god, it sounds like witchcraft. Okay, soul cake. There's the soul cake. Today, Halloween spurs 25% of overall candy in the United States. Children trekking from door to door in search of candy. Okay, although trick-or-treating is less popular in European countries, Therein lies the secret to how this Halloween tradition started. Okay, Celtic. Okay, here we go again. Celtic folklore believed that some spirits transformed into human form. They often did so as a beggar to ask for money or food. Turning away the spirit would curse you eternally. Eternally. What? Okay. All Saints' Day in England provides another source of this Halloween tradition. On this day, poor citizens begged families for food and received pastries known as the soul cakes. There we go. In exchange for praying for a family's deceased relatives, the church encouraged souling, the act of giving soul cakes. Did they?
So you were going around praying for people and basically getting paid to pray for people's deceased relatives by
Right.
taking cakes and stuff.
Right. And the church encouraged it to replace the tradition of leaving out food and wine for roaming spirits. So yeah, don't leave out your wine and food. Okay. Eventually, children joined in by visiting their neighbors to ask for ale. Oh, to ask for ale, food and money. So you just send old Jimmy across the street. Hey, go over there and ask. Okay. Their lights on. Yeah. English and Irish immigrants after moving to the United States. Okay. This piece of Halloween history continually gained popularity in the United States. Today, around 40 million trick-or-treaters joined the candy-filled fun. Yeah, fun. Okay, let's look into the costumes right here. All right. And then I guess we'll wrap it up at 11:30 because I'll be an hour and a half. We've been going. Okay. Halloween costumes have European origins during the Samhain bonfire. That's what my friend over here in chat was talking about. Communities burned corpse in animal sacrifices. Okay, here's how Halloween costumes come from. Burned corpse in animal sacrifices. Mm-hmm. They also wore morbid costumes such as animal heads or skins to scare spirits. Some say the bonfires attracted rodents and bats. Oh, that's where we get the bats. The Halloween bats. Now, these animals are symbols of Halloween, right? Others believe that if you were outside on the day ghosts returned to the living world, you might encounter a roaming spirit. Wow. People avoided this by dressing up to trick the spirits. Halloween's typical color scheme is orange and black. Arose out of these autumn festivals, orange represented crops and turning leaves, while black represented death and transition to winter. Halloween history turned towards commercialization in the 1900s around this time. Okay.
What else does orange represent?
33. Orange is 33. Yeah. Okay. Around this time, companies produced themed postcards and paper decorations. Okay. Halloween costumes appeared in stores. Today, Halloween is a profitable holiday for costume decoration and candy manufacturers. Yeah, exactly. Oh, look, we're just going to dress her like a witch.
Oh, what a cute little pagan.
Aww. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Modern Halloween costumes still have a sense of morbidity. Various Halloween symbols such as ghosts, zombies, and skeletons representing the contact between the spiritual and physical worlds. Witches and wizards are also common costumes. Yeah. Celtic druids had predictive powers on October 31st. Haggard witches, on the other hand, reference the pagan mythology character known as the Old Crone, who was honored during the celebrations at the time. The crone actually symbolized change, wisdom, and the changing of seasons. Wow. Why do we allow our children to do this? This is insane. Ugh, gross. Cauldrons. Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Arcane Logos. What's up, Arcane? Good to see you.
The crone's cauldron represented the earth's womb where all souls went for reincarnation.
Stirring the pot allowed the new souls to enter and old souls to be reborn. Is reincarnation in the Bible?
No.
Want to show everybody it's not there. Yeah, just like purgatory is not in the Bible. Yeah, no results. So they're having us Christians celebrate these things: purgatory, reincarnation. What's this? Crone's cauldron. Okay, what's that?
That's supposedly the place where the dead go to be reincarnated.
Oh, maybe type that in. Oh, what? Oh, okay.
The witch in the cauldron.
Right.
Because the crone, right? The crone.
A crone is
This
another
is
word
talking about
for
the witch.
a hag, right? A witch.
The
Crone.
old crone is the haggard witch. So the
Right.
old crone has a cauldron. The crone's cauldron represented the earth's womb.
Womb.
That's probably why she always mixed up crazy stuff in her cauldron. Oh, a hair of a dog, an eyelash of a ant, like whatever. Like she'd like put all these weird things in her cauldron and like mix it up. And then I guess you get in it, and then you would change form. Isn't that a thing where like I'm gonna
Oh
turn you
yeah,
into
and
a
then a
bat?
poof. Right, right, right.
Yeah, poof.
A lot of the
Now
movies.
you're a puppy.
Right. We have a lot of movies
Yeah,
like
so
that.
that was reincarnation they're doing.
Right. Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, yeah. Instantly, huh? There you
yep,
go.
that's creepy.
See right there, look in the cartoon. See the cartoon? They're standing around the cauldron right there.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, there she is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at a tentacle and a bone and shit. Yeah, dude.
Oh, what? Yeah. What's
Then
the
they
one
get
next to that one? What's the one next to that? It has the writing down below. The black one next to. Keep going over. Same line. That one. What's that? What does that say? Here we go.
it's not very clear.
No. No.
Here we go.
Can you read it?
Yeah.
Okay. I can wait. Okay. Once upon a time, crone, hag, and witch were positive. Yeah, right. I don't think so.
Honoring respectful words.
For old woman. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's saying that back in the day, if you called someone a hag, it wasn't bad, right?
You old
I guess.
hag witch.
I guess we over time it made it bad, right? Um. Okay.
Meaning wise. From wit, meaning wise. I mean, okay, whatever.
Oh wait. Hag comes from hagio, meaning holy, and witch comes from wit, meaning wise. Oh, okay. So then they put it together. Okay. Crones, hags, and wait. Okay. Crone, hags, and witches frequently were leaders, midwives, and healers in their communities. Okay.
Maybe.
The meaning of these three words, however, were distorted and eventually reversed during the 300 years of the Inquisition, when the male-dominated church wanted to eliminate women holding positions of power. Okay, that makes sense. So they were positive things, and now then they were twisted. So anyone you called, any woman that was wise, you'd want to make it sound bad because you wouldn't want
Huh.
anyone going to her for any kind of information or any wisdom. So then that would make sense. Okay, okay, okay. What else does that say over there?
Oh, look at the mushrooms.
Oh, and there's the mushrooms that we were talking about for Christmas. There you go. Okay. Women identified as witches, often older women, crones and hags, were tortured and burned. Yep, yep. So anyone who was smart, like, oh, you're smart, huh? You think you know you're a know-it-all or you know so much. This woman, like say in the community, she's really wise. Just call her a witch and burn her. The words witch, crone, and hag took on the negative connotations that
No, I'm not really
continue.
buying this. It's kind of, I don't know if I believe this. Because, I mean, think about witch in the Bible. Like, witches,
Okay.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live, like an
Ooh.
enchanter or witch. I mean, in the Bible, witches, like
Oh.
witchcraft, like it's not given a good light at all.
Well, they're not saying
All right, so people,
that. They're saying they called him a witch, but originally it was a hag.
I mean, it makes sense for witchcraft to be like associated with wisdom because, like, you know how nowadays if you use plant medicine or you use like natural remedies and stuff, they call you a witch because you're just like whatever, you're using aloe instead of freaking some kind of crazy pharmaceutical. So
Hmm.
that makes you the witch, right? So like if anything, modern doctors are the witches, but then they just kind of project it onto people who use natural stuff, I
Right.
guess.
Pharmacy.
Even though like witches of old, like old time witches were probably like witch doctors, you know? They were called that because they like did crazy shit like this cauldron type stuff. Like I don't know. I would just kind of think
Okay,
it's
let's read the verses. Let's
probably bad, just the
let's see.
sin of witchcraft.
Let's see.
Like
Okay, so Galatians 5:20. There it goes. Oh, it has witch right there, right? And it's hatred. Wow. Okay. Okay. 1 Samuel 15:23. For the rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, because thou hast rejected the word of God, he hath also rejected thee from being king. Okay. 2 Chronicles 33:6. And he caused his children to pass through the fire in the valley of the son of Hinnom. Also, he observed times and used enchantments and used witchcraft and dealt with a familiar spirit and with wizards. He ought much evil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger. Yeah. Well,
hmm.
yeah. Well, obviously, okay. There was also another name for a young woman. You would call them. Sounds bad now, but back then you would call a young woman. I forgot the name. What it is. Can't think of it right now. But names. What I'm trying to get at is the meaning of names of words change over time. You know, where some would have said something a certain way, and then now it's bad, where before it wasn't bad. Well, can you type in words, old words for a young woman?
Old words for a young woman.
Yeah, can't think of the name right now, but if you say it now, it
Damsel.
sounds.
Think they say like damsel or
No, no,
uh, calling lady, lass. Lass
no.
is one. Um, broad dame. Dame is one. It's an old one.
No, there's a
Calling.
I can't think of it. That's fine. Whatever. I can't think of it right now. But it sounds bad. It sounds bad when you say it.
Sounds bad.
Yeah, it sounds bad. I can't think of it. Anyone in the chat, do you remember?
Maid. Wench.
Oh, hold on. Wench. That one. Wench. See, if you were to call somebody a
Wench.
wench, like, okay, you wench, it's not even supposed to be bad, but it sounds bad, right?
Yeah, yeah, because it
That's the
sounds like
word.
witch.
Yeah, right? But it just means young lady. But you wouldn't go around calling anyone a wench. They would take offense just by the word. You know what I mean? Okay, I got somebody who's they tell too many lies. Purgatory is Sheol. Sheol. Look up Sheol. Okay. Well, it's not in the Bible, but we're talking. Yeah, because purgatory is not in the Bible. But he's trying to
Neither is
say.
Sheol.
No, I know, but he's trying to say where the purgatory comes, where they get purgatory from. It's obviously not in the Bible. Yeah. Let's just look it up
I
in
think I think
Google.
where they get purgatory from would be Abraham's bosom. right? In I think Luke, yeah, Luke 16, the place of torment. For I have five brethren, and he may testify to them. Come into this place of
Torment.
torment. Um,
Abraham saith unto him, They have Moses and the prophets, let them hear them. And he said, Nay, father Abraham, but if one went unto them from the dead, they will repent. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but let's
See,
look let's look up the
and
word
here it
though.
is right here. And in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom.
Right.
And it talks about the gulf, right? Isn't this the verse that talks about the gulf?
Oh, he's saying yes, paradise,
Yeah.
Abraham's
And beside
bosom,
all,
and the place of torment, Sheol, divided by the great gulf. Right. Right.
yep, and beside all this, between us and you there is a great gulf fixed, so that they which would pass from hence to you cannot,
Cannot.
neither can they pass to us that would come from thence. So this area therein, hell, the gulf, Abraham's bosom, I think you could basically say that that's what the Catholics consider purgatory,
Purgatory. Right.
or Sheol, or whatever they want to call it. But here it's called hell, which would be like one side of the gulf, and then Abraham's
His bosom.
bosom
Oh
being the
no.
other side of the gulf, which is kind of, I think it's also referred to as paradise at some point. Um, but the first hell being not the hell that we get sent to after judgment. This is just hell, because you got the lowest hell, which is in Deuteronomy. For a fire is kindled in mine anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell,
Whoa. Yeah.
and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think anybody is in the lowest hell
Right
quite
here.
yet.
No, right here. Psalms. Thus hast laid me in the lowest pit and darkness in the depths. Wow. Yeah.
Or wait, for great is thy mercy toward me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell.
Well, I was reading 88:6, but yeah, lowest pit.
I wonder if, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe lowest hell is just like the lowest part of the hell that we hear in Luke. Yeah. And
Right.
then the lake of fire is like something else entirely. Because, like,
Okay, type in lake of fire. Oh yeah, Revelations right away. All Revelations, because the lake of
all
fire
Revelation,
isn't
yeah.
until after the judgment, right? Okay, let's read it. And the beast was, yeah, right here. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. Those both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Okay. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. And then again, and death and hell were
And
cast,
hell.
and hell. So the hell we're reading about in Luke and in the other ones is going to be put into this one, the lake of fire. So hell is going to be combined, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. So those two go in there. This is the
And
second
this is
death.
after judgment, too. This is
Yeah,
right
yeah,
after judgment. See?
right. So there is a
Um,
hell, but hell isn't the final place. The lake of fire is the second death. Wow. That's deep.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. So yeah, all the dead were delivered up from these places the sea, death, and hell. And then they were all judged, and those who weren't found in the book of life are thrown into the lake of fire with death and hell.
Right. And they tell too many lies says the waiting room, so to speak, good and bad, not the judgment. And then he says lake of fire, the second death, death of the spirit, right? And then yes, the waiting place until the lake of fire, right? Where they will
Yeah, that
be
makes
forever
sense.
and ever.
I would think
Yes.
it's more of a, like, I think the Catholics kind of play purgatory up like it's a place where you're going to be like, conscious, you're going to be like awake, and you're going to be able to hang out with your friends and then just basically live down there, where I don't think that's the case, because what does it say about the dead?
Dead knoweth nothing. Well, they pray for people in purgatory. The Catholics are praying for people in purgatory. I've heard that. And right here. And if any man, wait. Oh, okay.
Let me find it.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe it doesn't say it like that. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, right here, Proverbs 9:18. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. Wow.
Mm,
Okay. Oh, right here. And let the dead bury their dead. But Jesus said unto them, follow me, and let the dead bury the dead. Like, don't worry about them. Like, right.
Let me see if I can find it.
All right. Okay. Well, while you do that,
Oh, there it is.
you got it? Okay.
Wait. I always can't ever find that one.
Okay. Go ahead. Take your time. And they tell too many lies. I always had this hang up about hang up, but the dead are aware of nothing means the people that are gone cannot affect the living world. Right. Right. So when people go, this is what I think, like when people say, "Oh, my grandma visited me after she passed." No, that wasn't your grandma, you know? And I seen some documentaries where they're like, "Yeah, after my mom died, I could feel her climb in the bed and hold me while I slept." And I was like, "That wasn't your mother. That's not your family. These are familiar spirits." And the Bible says there's familiar spirits, you know? We wrestle not with flesh and blood. There's a whole
Here,
this is a spiritual battle we're in. Okay, what'd you find? You got it?
it says, let's go to 4. For to him that is joined to all the living there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything,
Boom.
neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished, neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun.
So there's nothing there.
So there's nothing. Yeah, they
No.
don't even have hatred or love or envy. So it's like, grandma visited me. Grandma don't know you.
Also, like a lot of these scary, well, not scary, but like, ghost hunter shows. They go, "Oh, yeah, the old man that built this house, he's still in the house and he's angry that we're here because we're remodeling."
Oh yeah,
You know how they say that? Oh, he's really
yeah.
angry and he throws stuff and he knocks stuff over and the cabinets are open and da 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 da. That has nothing to do with the guy who built it. That's just a spirit. That's a familiar
Yep.
spirit, just making you think it's an old man that built that
Like
house.
there ain't no angry ghosts out there mad because they got killed or something. They died a horrible death, so they come back as a ghost and they're all pissed off and breaking stuff. Like, no way.
No,
Nope.
no. All right. This is good. Okay, so anything else we want to wrap this up with? We covered Christmas and we covered Halloween. I think
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
think
think
this was really
we
good.
covered Halloween and Christmas pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And then we'll be covering tomorrow.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving, because yeah, Thanksgiving is in the Bible, but what are we giving thanks to? Um, and Lent, which is a pagan holiday. It's pagan, Lent, and it's celebrated in Mardi Gras. They have the parades, and the name of all those parades that they do for Mardi Gras is pagan. Zeus, Zeus, and Isis, and all these names for their parades, different parades that they do. And then, yeah, it's crazy. And then you have Lent. Then we also have Ash Wednesday, which is pagan and connected to Odin. So we'll be covering that. And then you do the 40-day fasting, which is not a good fast. That gets you ready to go into Easter, which is
Yep.
another
Yep.
pagan holiday. So we're going to cover some.
It's just celebrating all around the year round. They just got celebration after celebration after celebration, and yeah,
Yeah.
they all tie together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to do Thanksgiving, Lent, yeah, Ash Wednesday, and Easter. So we'll be covering all that tomorrow. So
Isn't
we're
Ash Wednesday the part where they draw the little X on your forehead? The ash.
well, it's not supposed to be an X, it's supposed to be a cross, but actually it's a
Oh
different
yeah,
name.
cross.
Remember, I showed you the name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the beginning of Lent, right?
Yes. Yes. Well, Ash Wednesday
Ah,
is
we'll
connected
go
to
over
it. Yeah, we'll go over it tomorrow. We'll go over it tomorrow. So, anyways, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the first podcast. Really good to see everybody in the chat, especially they tell too many lies. Really good to see you. And I hope you come into the Discord and come hang out and talk with us. That'd be great. And hopefully you can come on tomorrow if you're interested. That'd be really good too. I will leave a link to the Discord under this video after it's posted. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Bushel. This was great.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. It was awesome.